Coronavirus right now, a statewide alcohol curfew goes into effect for North Carolina later this week. Governor Roy Cooper made that announcement today. He says it's an effort to slow the spread of COVID-19. And tonight, a restaurant in Hendersonville is weighing in. Fox Carolina's Brookley Cromer joins us live in downtown Hendersonville with more on what they're saying.
Well, Tori, Governor Cooper says it's encouraging to see numbers stabilizing, but he says they're still too high. And in an effort to lower those numbers, that alcohol curfew goes into effect this coming Friday. It applies to all restaurants in the state of North Carolina. They'll be required to stop serving alcohol after 11 p.m.
Streets in downtown Hendersonville are quiet. Empty seats outside restaurants and closed signs on doors. Those who live in the area say it's a stark contrast to the usual crowds this time of year.
Normally, we would be very busy especially right now. This is our busiest time of the year.
Leanne Johnson is the general manager of Hannah Flanagan's in downtown Hendersonville.
We'd have the dinner crowd from like 8 to 10, and then maybe it'd calm down for about 30 minutes, and then we'd have the night crowd, from 11 on. But there's not having that late night crowd anymore.
Johnson says Hannah Flanagan significantly reduced their hours when restaurants were allowed to reopen back in May. Now some restaurants throughout the state may have to follow suit. Governor Cooper announced a statewide alcohol curfew. Beginning July 31st, restaurants, breweries, wineries, and distilleries cannot serve alcohol after 11 p.m.
Having an 11 o'clock having to close bars, that doesn't really affect us that much. We've already decided to close at 9 anyway.
Cooper's executive order outlines the transmission risk associated with alcohol consumption and COVID-19, including lowering inhibitions, making people more likely to engage in behaviors that increase the spread of COVID-19. People who are drinking alcoholic beverages cannot consistently wear face coverings, and when gathering to consume alcohol in public, people often speak loudly, laugh, or yell, spreading respiratory droplets that can contain the virus.
Now, the order does not apply to grocery stores, convenience stores, or any business that is permitted to sell alcohol for off-premises consumption. Live in Hendersonville, Brookley Cromer, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.
Brookley, thank you. And taking a look at today's numbers in North Carolina, more than 1,700 new cases reported today, more than 1,200 people currently hospitalized, and 1,820 deaths.
In South Carolina, 1,500 new cases reported today with 52 additional deaths. So far, 1,505 people have died of COVID-19 in South Carolina. The percent positive test rate back up a little bit, 18.1% this afternoon. And today, 401 patients are in the ICU and 256 are on ventilators.
And taking a look in Georgia, there are 4,293 confirmed new cases today. 54 new deaths reported, bringing the total in the state to more than 3,500. And the total case number across the state now more than 175,000.